Namaste. I'm Ruben Vasquez, and this is a simple session on posture. So after observing my posture, I started noticing that my tendency is to stand something like this, or something like this. More weight on one side, more weight on one hip, on one leg. And over time that starts to ask the body to compensate for that. More strength on one side or more flexibility on one side than the other. So here are some basic ideas to help us come into an optimal posture, to help elongate the spine, create more space between the vertebrae, and with that, to release some of the tightness and tension and pain that results from compression. So what we're going to do is a couple of ideas. The foundation, the feet. Many people, me included, have the tendency to point the toes out. My suggestion is, what happens if I make my feet parallel, hip-width distance apart? I spread the toes to help me ground. One thing that tends to happen is, many of us may have the tendency to lean forward a little bit. Other people may have the tendency to lean back. And my suggestion is, come to a neutral position, maybe by leaning forward and back a couple of times. Then float your toes up, press the feet, base of the big toe, base of the little toe, center of the heel, down. Lifting the toes up. Lower the toes without changing your stance, without leaning forward or back. Now I'm going to bend my knees a little bit, energizing my thighs. Pressing equally down with both feet, both legs. And then keeping the thighs active, I'm going to start stretching the legs out without pushing the knees back. So a little softness and micro bending at the knee. With this, my feet are grounded, my legs are strong. Then I'm going to take my hands to my pelvis. And instead of the tendency that many of us may have of tilting the pelvis forward, which compresses at the lower back, I'm going to try to get my pelvis to be level. When that happens, then I can press with the hands down and lift the rib cage up. As I do this, I roll the shoulders back, lengthening, and from here I'm expanding my chest, opening arms to the sides, hands come to thumbs meeting under the jaw, index fingers meeting behind. So I'm going to turn around for you to see. I'm going to open, feet grounded, knees strong, thighs active, pelvis level, torso long, lengthening of the neck. Like the crown of the head is lifting up, the tailbone is tucked in and pulling down, lengthening the spine. Then I lower the arms down. And this is standing posture, the foundation for all standing postures in yoga. So we have been talking just about the physical aspects of the posture. However, that's not the whole story. The idea is the physical foundation creates space for deep breath. So I'm going to try to inhale, expanding lower abdomen and back, rib cage, front and back, chest, front and upper torso, front and back. So inhaling, exhaling, full exhalation. And there is one more vital element to complete the posture, which is, what is my intention? I like to find my intention in my heart, to feel joy, gratitude, or to think of something or somebody that gives me a sense of happiness, of fulfillment, of completeness. So take a moment and I fully immerse in my heart, in my mind, in that image or that thought or that concept. Soft smile. And from there, spreading the toes, pressing firmly with the feet, a little bending at the knees, energizing the legs, pelvis level, navel in, tucking the tailbone in, lifting the ribcage up, rolling the shoulders back, neck lengthening up. Feel this solid foundation. You're fully present. Not leaning forward into the future, neither leaning back into the past. Present and ready to show up for this moment. Vibrant, meaningful, joyful. If you're starting in yoga, this can be your whole practice. Getting used to being present with body, mind, heart, and breath. Namaste.